Hey, how you doing, sports fans? It's Doug here, starting day one of my duathlon training. And as I said, I'm going to share this ride with you as I go along. So, what are we going to do today? First thing we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves, make sure we're hydrated. And here I have my water bottle, as you can see. It's about, as you know, I'm in Phoenix, around 106 degrees right now, so hydration is important. And then for hydration, as opposed to water, I personally drink water ahead of time to hydrate, but then I use liquid IV. It's a better solution for you as opposed to Gatorade, Powerade, things that are high in sugar. This is low in sugar, much higher in electrolytes, and I highly recommend liquid IV. So, I'm out on the road, I'm getting ready to get going. I'm gonna walk for 10 minutes. When I was racing, the one thing I always did before any run was walk. I'd warm up with a 10-minute walk, and then I would do my stretching. And I would recommend you do the same. Don't stretch right away. Warm up a little bit with some walking. Get yourself mentally prepared. Do some stretching. So I'm going to get it going on 10 minutes. Catch up with you when I get done, and then I'll talk about what we're going to do on our first run today after 20 years off. All right? Thanks. Okay, so I'm back. I'm going to take these out. So I got a 10-minute walk in, did some stretching. As a note, I did a little bit of stretching, then I'll stretch again once I get done with this short run walk today. So what's the agenda today? One, I've come over here to a path I found and walked on, and it's a dirt path, runs along the reservation here. Why do I like that? Well, it's better on my knees, better on my legs. If you can, run off-road or run on something that's not quite as hard from a concrete standpoint. Road pavement, asphalt's even better than hard concrete sidewalk. So if you can, run off the side on the asphalt. Be better for your legs, especially at our age. So today, oh, by the way, for a little motivation, I got me a shirt, Run Cycle Run shirt. Found it on TeePublic. Fun. Anyway, so today I'm going to start with just a 2-mile. I'm going to do 1 minute run, 1 minute on, 2 minute off, which means I'm going to run for a minute. I'm going to walk 2 minutes. I'm going to do that for 1 mile. So 1 minute on, 2 minutes off. Then I'm going to turn around, come back, and then depending on how I'm feeling, I might go to 1 minute on, 1 minute off. Sometimes when you start warming up, 2 minutes off, you get kind of bored. So we'll see. Anyway, so that's going to be it today. 1 on, 2 off, 1 mile, 1 mile, 1 on, 1 off. And if you're just getting started and you haven't ran at all, I recommend do 30 seconds or a minute on, 3 minute off. It doesn't matter really how you do it, but I would highly encourage you to work with some running and walking intervals to start if you've been laid off as long as I have, and it's been a while. So I'll catch you on the back side. We'll see how it goes. Have a good one. Okay, just finished that 2 miles. As I said, I was going to do 1 minute on, 2 minute off on the way out. On the way back, I went ahead and went 1 minute on, 1 minute off. So 1 minute running, 1 minute walking for the last mile back. So total time, including the 10 minutes to warm up, almost right at 35 minutes. So that's 25 minutes of a 2-mile run. Again, the pace should be slow, very slow. You should be able, if you're running with a partner, running with your friend, comfortable pace. You should be able to talk to each other comfortably, not winded. The goal in these first few weeks is just to try to get some foundation built, bring it back, or if you're new, build it. Foundation is the key. You'll never be fast unless you can get some foundation built up. That goes for run or bike. So we'll worry about going fast in a few weeks. We'll start that with a little bit of hill repeat or interval training, work on our leg speed, or a couple other things I'll show you. But hill repeats I highly recommend. It's better on your legs, less injuries going uphill on speed work than down. So do not go downhill if you're not a runner. You get the benefits uphill just as well, if not better. Okay, so that's it. So I'll check back in on Wednesday. Tomorrow's a rest day. Can't stress rest days enough. It's important. At our age, add a rest day, if not 2 rest days in between your training. So when I get back today, I'm going to stretch a little bit more, and I'm going to use foam rollers on my legs Try to throw that lactic acid out of my joints and my muscles. You don't have to do it hard, just do it light. If you don't have a foam roller, I'd recommend it. It does wonders. Everybody will tell you as an athlete, foam rollers are awesome. So that's it. Oh, one other thing. So my starting point right now, I'm about 5'10" and a half, used to be 5'11", and I'm right around 190, 191. I used to race 5'11", around 175. That was back when I was racing in the 25 to 35 categories through those years. And my mile times back then, while not the fastest, were pretty good for my age. I could average 6:15 on the first half. And what I really liked is I could still average 6:20 to 6:30 on the back half. So consistency in a duathlon is what you strive for. Could I ran a 5:45 on the front half? Maybe, on average. But I wouldn't have been able to hit that 6:15, 6:30 on the back end that I wanted. And then I just happened to be a really good cyclist, so I usually won my bike splits. So one reason I was able to place more times than not in my age group. So I'll try to teach you a few things I know. I'm not a pro, just an everyday guy who likes to get out and enjoys competition and want to try to stay in shape during this COVID thing. All right, I'll see you on Wednesday. Have a good night.